What's up, Bulldogs? So I am going to be reaching into the past today and giving you a book review from a book that I believe I have not ever done a review on this channel, but I read a while ago before I was doing book reviews. It is a book by Cal Newport. It's not deep work. It's called So Good They Can't Ignore You. You've probably heard me talk about the book. You can check it out here. I listened to the audio version and I thought it was really good book. A good book, one that I would highly recommend, so make sure you check it out. It's also going to have the link in the description below. This book is all about basically countermanding or counteracting the phrase, follow your passion. Right? So many people in life, they get this message of following their passion. Cal in this book talks about why that's such a bad idea and that you should instead be basically doing what you're good at and that you can make money at, and becoming so good that they can't ignore you. He borrows this from Steve Martin, who talked about this in his stand-up comedy career, and basically that his strategy for success, for succeeding, was to become so good that people couldn't ignore him, that they would have to hire him. He worked on his skill. He worked on his trade. And that's what Cal talks about in this book. He basically talks about, it's one of those books for if you're looking to figure out what you do with your life, what kind of career should you pursue, especially if you're younger, millennial, or younger than millennial. I think you'll find this useful. He talks about this idea that so many people are giving this advice today of following your passion, and that passions don't last forever, and that passions can fade and change, and your passion might not be the right thing for you to do anyway in life. And a lot of times, and I can speak from personal experience, when you do something that is your passion, it often kills the passion. When you get paid for it, right? As soon as you take money for something, it's likely to kill the passion. You should pick something, and if you grind it out, if you work hard, if you work hard at becoming really good at it, becoming so good they can't ignore you, that not only will you have more success, right? Because you'll be developing those skills, but you will develop a passion for it. You will develop a love for the thing, even if you start off hating it. Okay, and this is something that I can personally attest to, being someone who's about to run a fucking marathon this weekend, and I hate running, but I actually kind of like it now. I'm actually like signing up for more races and doing more running and working on my running because I forced myself to do it and I became better at it, and I've been developing that skill. And so by developing that skill, when you become good at a thing, you actually start to develop a love for it. If you've ever played a musical instrument and gotten good at it, it sucks at first. You might hate it. You might not like it at all. But when you can play music and it sounds good and you've put work into it, you like it. You tend to develop that like for it. It's one of my favorite books of all time. And also, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe and also check out the playlist. I've got a whole playlist on all these book reviews, a whole series here on this channel. I think I've done 100 and something book reviews, and I usually only review the top books that are recommended to me. I only usually read those, but I read like 2 to 3 books a week. So I've got some broad perspective on some of these books, and I give you my opinion on them so you can kind of see if it's a book that you might want to read or not. And also, one other thing that I've got for you is, if you haven't checked it out already, check out something that I think that you'll find useful if you read a lot of books, is my friend Manny. He's got this Bulldog. He's got this mental toughness package. It's a book summary. It's a summary on a bunch of books, a top 50 books or so on mental toughness. I've got a special deal promotion there. You just got to click on the link and you can get access to that. But it gives you a lot more in-depth than what I do here. I just do reviews. He does actual summaries that gives you all the information from the book, so you can actually get a lot of the benefit without having to read the book. I still recommend that a lot of the books you go back and read anyway, but if you're looking to develop that Bulldog mindset, to develop mental toughness, he's got a great deal on that, and I highly recommend it because it's good. It is seriously good. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. I will talk to you next time. Take care.